There is a word that often slips off our tongue without a second thought. A word that, for decades, has been a nervous reflex, a social lubricant, a shield. That word is sorry. Have you ever found yourself saying it for taking up space? Sorry for needing to sit down? Sorry for not hearing what the cashier said the first time? Sorry for taking a moment to gather your thoughts. For those of us who have lived 6, 7, or 8 decades, we have often spent a lifetime in the service of others. As parents, as colleagues, as caregivers, we were trained to prioritize the comfort of everyone else. And the simple word sorry became the key to opening every social door. But today, we're drawing a line in the sand. You have reached a chapter in life where you have earned the right to unapologetically occupy your own space, your own time, and your own mind. You have earned your peace. Today, we are going to talk about 7 things you should never, ever apologize for after the age of 60. And the last one is the most powerful freedom you will ever claim. Stay with us. Thing number 1. Never apologize for saying no. This is the hardest one for most of us. We were raised to believe that a request is an obligation. Your adult child calls and asks you to watch the grandkids when you already planned a peaceful afternoon for yourself. A committee at your church needs a new volunteer. An old acquaintance asks you to take on a task that you simply don't have the energy for. And what do you say? "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't." Stop. Your time and your energy are the most precious, non-renewable currencies you have left. Saying no without apology is not an act of selfishness. It is an act of self-preservation. It is a boundary. You are protecting your peace. Think of your life as a beautifully full cup. When people ask you for your time, they are asking to pour a little bit of your precious contents into their world. You have spent your life letting others pour from your cup. Now it is time to guard the level. The polite, truthful response is simply, "Thank you for thinking of me, but I'm unable to take that on right now." Period. No apology, no elaborate excuse. Say it with confidence. You've earned your rest. Don't apologize for guarding it. Thing number 2. Never apologize for your pace or your physical needs. Your body has carried you through decades of life. It has worked, loved, laughed, and endured. It deserves your respect, not your shame. Do you apologize to the cashier for counting out your change slowly? Do you apologize to your walking partner for needing to stop and catch your breath on the hill? Do you apologize to the people behind you in the aisle for taking a moment to find the item on the top shelf? A lifetime of wear and tear means your rhythm is different now. You need more time for movements, for simple tasks, and especially for rest. There is a beautiful honesty in this slower pace. It forces you to be mindful. It forces you to truly look around you. The world around us is in a constant, frantic rush. They are apologizing to each other for being slow too. You are an anchor in their storm. If you need to use the handrail, use it. If you need to stop and stretch, stop and stretch. Never apologize for respecting the body that has carried you this far. Instead say, "Thank you for your patience." Or better yet, say nothing at all. Just take your time. You are right where you need to be. Thing number 3. Never apologize for asking a question again. We have all been there. You're in the middle of a conversation, or a doctor is explaining a new medication, or your grandchild is trying to teach you how to use a new application, and you need them to repeat themselves, or you simply forget a detail 5 minutes later. The instinct is to say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, my memory is terrible, could you repeat that?" Stop. Apologizing for a brain that had to store 60, 70, or 80 years of complex data, that's billions of moments, trillions of thoughts. It's a complex machine, and it's still running. That is a miracle. The truth is, young people often speak too quickly, and doctors often use complicated jargon. It is their responsibility to communicate clearly. Instead of apologizing, try reframing it as a search for clarity. Say, "That's important. Can you just clarify that last point for me?" Or, "Could you write that specific date down? I want to make sure I get it right." You are not apologizing for being old. You are demanding the clarity you deserve. Your understanding is worth the extra minute. Thing number 4. Never apologize for your appearance. This is especially true for women, but men feel it too. We live in a culture obsessed with wrinkle-free perfection, with tight, youthful skin, and never-ending energy. Do you apologize for your wrinkles? For your gray or thinning hair? For choosing the comfortable, sensible shoes over the fashionable, painful ones? Your wrinkles are the evidence of your laughter and your sorrows. They are the map of your life. Your gray hair is a crown of experience. To apologize for these things is to apologize for your entire journey. Your body is not an ornament for the world to admire. It is your vessel for navigating the rest of your life. Comfort, warmth, and ease are now your highest priorities. Choose the soft clothes. Choose the easy-to-manage hair. Choose the comfortable shoes. If anyone ever subtly imply you should look younger, smile and say, "I've earned every line on this face. It's a good story." Never apologize for the simple, unadorned truth of who you are. The freedom found in not caring what others think of your appearance is one of the greatest gifts of the later years. Thing number 5. Never apologize for not knowing the latest technology. We all struggle with this one. Our grandchildren can do things on their tiny phones that feel like magic, and we feel left behind. We apologize to the clerk for not knowing how to use the self-checkout machine. We apologize to our children for asking them to explain an app for the 5th time. We feel a little bit of shame that this new, fast-paced world is moving on without us. But stop and think. You are a generation that knows how to write a beautiful letter, how to read a map, how to balance a checkbook by hand, how to talk face-to-face without staring at a screen. You are not technologically inept. You are humanly profound. The world doesn't need another person glued to a tiny screen. It needs people who are grounded, who are present, and who know that life happens outside the box, not just inside it. You should not apologize for being grounded in a world that is spinning too fast. Instead say, "That is fascinating, but I prefer a simpler method." Or, "I need some help with this. Could you show me slowly?" You are not apologizing, you are simply requesting a knowledge transfer. Thing number 6. Never apologize for your depth of emotion. With age comes a richness of feeling that is complex and beautiful. You have lived through so much. When a memory surfaces and brings a tear to your eye, a remembrance of a lost loved one, a moment of profound joy, or a simple wave of nostalgia, do you quickly wipe the tear and apologize for being silly or too emotional? No. The ability to feel deeply is not a weakness, it is a sign of a fully lived life. It is the wisdom of a soul that has experienced the full spectrum of the human condition. Young people, caught up in the frantic pace of life, often try to rush past their emotions. But you have earned the right to pause and feel it all. To apologize for your tears is to apologize for the life you have lived. If a moment of emotion washes over you, let it. Be silent. Breathe. Let the tear fall. If someone asks you if you're okay, you can simply say, "I am perfectly okay. I'm just remembering a beautiful part of my life." This is not an apology, it is a profound truth. And thing number 7, never apologize for your wisdom or your stories. This is the most powerful freedom you can claim. It is the one that gives you purpose. As we get older, we sometimes fear we are boring people with our long-ago stories. We start a sentence with, "Oh, I'm sorry, but back in my day." Stop. Drop the "I'm sorry." Your stories are not boring. They are history. They are context. They are a treasure trove of lessons learned and mistakes survived. You have a perspective on perseverance, patience, and true value that the younger generations desperately need. You have witnessed historical shifts, economic challenges, and social changes that they have only read about in books. When you share your wisdom, you are not imposing, you are teaching. You are linking the past to the present. Own your knowledge. Own your unique perspective. When you have something valuable to say, speak it with confidence. Say, here is what I learned from my own experience. You are a living library, and libraries don't apologize for having books on the shelves. So let us make a promise to ourselves today. Let us commit to dropping that automatic, unnecessary word from our vocabulary. You have spent a lifetime giving your time, your energy, and your love. You are now in the season of simply being. Your value is not in how quickly you move, how much you remember, or how much you can do for others. Your value is simply in you, a human being full of grace, strength, and experience.